Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of 868 Hack. We, as you can see down at the bottom, we're on a 2-game win streak, pretty good. Not yet close really to challenging my best, but pretty solid all the same. And I think we're just gonna want to get right into it. Not much preliminaries left really. All right, so we've won 2 games in a row, which means we're starting to see enemy power-ups. I thought for a while that like every 2 games you've won in your streaks, the enemies would get 1 more power up. Like games 3 and 4, they seem to always have 1 power up. And then when I played game 5, they always, like I've gotten to game 5 like twice maybe, they always have 2 power ups. But then like I got to game 6 and they only had 1. And then like they had 3 and then they had 1. Like I don't really know the rules, but it seems like anyway for run number 3 they always have 1 power up. So this one is instant regeneration. Which means that and if you spend a turn not shooting at an enemy, they heal back to full. So you can't like juggle them as easily. What do we have? We have antivirus. I'm noticing very good resources up here. We have credits. We're an agent. Delay. Great program. But I just really like this spot here. And nothing else is that appealing. What if I were to go here instead? That doesn't leave me any other good spots really. So I think we're just gonna. Boy, I gotta get back in the zone. I haven't played in a couple days, and so I need to make sure that I don't make some really bad mistakes by just sort of being casual and sloppy. Yeah, so we're just gonna pick this up. Looks great. Okay, I think north is the best direction to go. Sure, and we'll just walk away from this. Okay, so we have taken... How many steps since we saw the guy here? The answer is 4, because the only shots we've taken were shooting those guys. So this guy must have gone 1, 2, 3, 4. He should be here. Now I suppose it's possible that I'm miscounting and I've actually taken 5 steps. If he moved on the same square that I walked into here, I'm assuming that like he walked through our line of sight. But if we walked through his, he would be 1 closer. However, if that is the case, there's nothing we can do about it. He'll definitely hit us for 1. So let's go up. All right. So it's even better than I thought somehow. I'm not sure how that happened. I thought it could only be worse. And I think we're just going to get out of here. I'd love to have a delay, but I don't want it badly enough to fight 4 monsters and pick up only 5 credits this early in the game. I need better value out of my siphons while we're still getting started. Siphoning here seems like super dumb, but there's just like those 3 credits you gotta make. I like to at least think about ways to pick up squares with 3s on them. Even if it turns out not to be the best idea, like a 3 is good stuff. Alright, there we go. So just to demonstrate, I'll walk away from this guy. Oh, and look, he's back to 3 health, right? Okay. So that's just what we need. What can I do with this? Doesn't matter. Just go back and forth until you get it. Alright. So there's a couple 3s here that would be good, right? Like, this is a great spot to just pick up resources. On the other hand, like, debug is a good program, and if I pick it up, then there's not as much value here. So I don't want to just grab this straight away without thinking about it. Like, you get some good programs here, but you would probably die. It's tough to pick anything up other than debug, really. I could get hack, I suppose, which is a good program, but I like debug more. And, well, there certainly are builds where I would prefer hack, but we don't really have, like, say, Siphon Plus or Reduce, both of which are tools that favor hack. So I think I'd like to pick up this square. This is a total of 9, isn't it? But we can actually do better standing here. No, when I said better, what I meant was worse. Okay, great. That's 8. I was imagining both of these, all of these as 3s for some reason, even though they're obviously 2. So we could go here, and I do want to pick up debug, I suppose. Here. And then if I wanted to, like, I could go here? Or here? I think I'd rather just float another siphon. So let's grab the resources first, just in case they're somehow useful, like in terms of needing more than 10 credits to fight off this stuff. Because we are kind of out in the open. Alright. So speaking of out in the open, I think we're actually going to try to get into this little nook here. We could come down to this one, but it's much harder to... There's not as much room to maneuver down here. Up here, you can sort of step back if it's not convenient to fight a monster, whereas you always otherwise have to step forward. I don't know. Maybe I'm just imagining it, but going up there feels better. Really. Alright, well, forget about walls. They're not relevant at all. All visible enemies can pass through walls, so we'll just shoot stuff until it dies. Of course, we have to think about debug. And I think I should, right? One debug right now kills everything on the screen, basically. Obviously, the debug doesn't kill them, but it makes sure that I can survive without taking any damage. What if I didn't? I have 7 more shots to do to kill these guys. Call it... Well, okay, so we shoot this guy 1. We shoot the guy above us 2, 3. Now the 2 other glitches are both adjacent, and we're going to get hit twice. So let's not do that. Let's just debug. Got him. Yeah, and I still like the plan of floating this last siphon. Ew. Alright, what's the worst set of monsters that this could be? Is there any way that we could be killed by this? Now, we have undo, so in theory, if the situation is recoverable, we can recover from it. But it would be nice to consider. And I think the worst possible thing would be 2 demons. Because... like, viruses we could deal with, and glitches and cryptogs are basically the same. Whereas demons are going to take several shots before we can cope with the rest of the guys. So I think I just have to move, say, north. Seems a little bit better than going east. Just in case, say, this guy over here is a glitch or something, I'd rather be north than east. And then we just shoot at him and, like, I don't know, see what happens. It's a glitch and a cryptog. So nothing I can do to influence this fight at all, really. Just shoot twice and take the hit. It's very disconcerting to have to take a hit in a position where I don't have reset. Not that I mind taking hits, but I like to be doing it, on purpose. This spot looks real good. And there's good resources, say, here, perhaps. Picking up show, I don't mind too much. We could even do that first, and then we'll know whether it's really such a good idea to pick up this unknown program. Yeah. I mean, the question is, do I want to spend $2 to find out what this is? It's like an okay position. I could just pick it up. And, like, even if it's something I already have, which is not that likely, it's still getting good value. Yeah, I think I wouldn't mind siphoning here, no matter what program is there, really. So let's do that before the show, in case we get a program that helps us defend the show. Alright, we got pull. Definitely not what I was hoping for. I could undo, even. So I could spend $1 to find out what's in there. It's a pull. But I don't think I have to. I can just walk towards the guy in the south, and then the only way I could possibly take any damage is if some of these guys are viruses, but I have antivirus in case they are, so... Alright. Well, this guy also could be super smart. Wow. I think because I don't have reset, I will use a pull to... So, where the hell is this guy? To avoid taking damage from this guy? Uh-oh. Well, we found that guy. That's nice. Another pull. Yikes. I mean, it's like fine. We've been handling our health... I'm sorry, our resources pretty well. We have plenty. I just don't like having to spend them is all. But there you go. Pull. Not... It was just like a super expensive wait. Ugh, that's why I don't like that program. Wait is usually just as good. So I could go here, but I think I still do want the show. I don't know. Maybe I should have just... Sorry, should have just walked over to get the show and just let this guy sit and wait. I don't know what... Okay. I don't want to go south. Don't really want to go west. Because then I'm close enough that I'm like quite likely to take damage from one of them. I'll go north, and then if I need to, I can go west. Yikes. Yikes. Too many demons. Okay, let's go west. See if I can convince them to block each other. Jeez, I'm actually getting worried here. Maybe we should undo that show. Siphoning the show. Can we survive this without any trouble? I guess so. If we go north... Yeah. If we have to, we can get into the little northwest corner there. And anytime one of them would get a hit on us, we can pull him, right? So, it's sort of fine. So I don't think I need to undo. The instant regeneration makes this a little awkward. I guess I should step north one more time first. There. Now I can shoot this guy 3 times, but I'll take 1 hit from the Cryptog if I do. Or I could back up and then pull. And then just do some shots. Remember, the Cryptog is right here. That's why he's, if I shoot 3 times, he'll go 1, 2, well, 1, 2, 3. I don't like that very much. What happens if I back up and then pull and then start shooting? They'll effectively get 5 moves, basically. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That sounds okay. I might have to spend as many as 3 pulls to deal with this without taking damage, which makes me uneasy. But we have tons of resources right now, so let's just do that. Not be too not take too many risks with our health. Energy is cheap. Oh, I didn't think of this. If I pull, he might go here. Oh no. Oh, but then I could debug him. That would be okay. Alright, it didn't happen. So here, that guy in the back is gonna heal, but like that's fine. Okay, let's just get this last siphon, and I don't think I want to use it on anything here. Reduce is a cool program, but it's just not good locations on this level, I don't think. How about here? Could maybe pick up exchange? I don't know. Here's a great spot to refuel on energy. I really wish I had, like, some heavier duty tools, really. I can shoot this guy twice, and that seems fine. Now, is it possible that I could deal with this without using a debug? If I spend 3 shots to kill this guy, then this guy will be adjacent to me. And I can kill him with 2 shots, and that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, without the instant regeneration, I have like just a guaranteed kill without spending anything. But with it, there's some danger that I shoot this guy twice, and this guy walks in front of him. Right? Then what? Then I have to shoot this guy twice, and this guy's back up to full health and like right in my face. So I could debug to avoid that possibility. But like, if it does happen, how bad is it really? I think I'll probably be able to run west and then debug this guy and still handle this guy okay. So I think I'll take the chance. Yeah, of course. All right, so now the nice thing is this guy is blocked. So when I shoot this guy, he'll run over here. I'm going to debug just to be sure. I don't think I can totally protect myself if I don't. What happens if I just run west? No, that's bad. Bad, don't do that. Another thing I'm not sure about, what if I did an undo right now and then shot the demon? Just repeated my last action. Would this glitch necessarily walk here again, or might he walk up here? I don't know if you can use undo to reroll random events. I'm pretty sure this is random which way he chose to go, so I don't know. Something to think about, but not really something I'm excited to play with now. So anyway, we were just going to debug. We could try for the 6 points, but it sort of interferes with this spot. Makes this spot a lot worse. I think I might just want the exchange and this mystery tool, which of course they sort of conflict with each other. But picking up here is like just fine for the exchange. It's just as good. Same exact, no, it was 1 less money, 1 more energy, which is even better, honestly. So let's come up here, I guess. A D-bomb. All right, that makes me feel good. I like that. So 1 antivirus or 1 D-bomb totally solves this entire fight. Can I do better? I use nothing? I think yes. If I shoot this guy twice, then the other virus moves adjacent to me. I'll end up taking 1 damage, won't I? That's probably fine. And if I decide it's not fine, I can always prevent the damage by spending the D-bomb then. Right, what I'm imagining is I shoot this guy twice, and the virus goes 1-2, 1-2, although he might go 1-2, which would be way better for me. Meanwhile, this guy goes 1, and then as I finish off the other virus, he goes 2. Then I shoot this virus twice, and he goes 3, hits me for 4. But I mean, I don't know, he might move before this virus, which would mean he would go this way. So like, there's a lot of ways that I might not have to spend any resources here. See? Easy. Great. Oh. So this spot here is not as good as it was a minute ago, huh? I could pick up the 6 points. We're still at 0, which is pretty bad. And I guess we now have so many tools that I think we can survive that 6 if we want it. Right, the only... We actually have the specialized tools to deal with each kind of enemy. Right, Show doesn't like kill Crypt Dogs or anything, but it's still pretty good. You can still get swarmed, like by being out in the open, of course. And I don't have Crash or anything. But I think I'll go for the 6 points, and like worst case, I can undo to get out if the spawn locations are unfavorable. And I think that these are fine. Okay. Well, I really wanted to run this way, but this virus makes that pretty awkward, doesn't he? And this Cryptog as well? I could spend 2 antiviruses to get in here. Is that really worth it? What else could I do? Well, another plan, as I mentioned, is I could just spend 2 undos and put all these guys back in the box. So that's sort of my escape option right now. I could step away from the virus, and he would then move to here. But then this guy would be here, and I would have I'd be out in the open to fight everything. Basically, I don't like that very much. I could pull, which moves the virus by only 1, but he might go here instead of here. I don't really know the rules for that, and it moves everything else closer to me. It doesn't seem very good. I kind of like the plan of using an antivirus or 2 to get in here. The idea being I antivirus and then step west. The virus is stunned, but the Cryptog moves north, and then I antivirus to finish him off, and I shoot the Cryptog. That takes me 3 turns. Meanwhile, this guy's gone 1, 2, 3, so he's in not such a great spot for me. But I can just sort of back off a bit. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I could debug him, but why? Yeah, this is going fine. So we had to spend $6, but we got 6 points, and that's a reasonable exchange. So the question is, do I want to spend my siphon on an exchange? And I think no. I don't have any super energy heavy programs. Nor, oh my god, what am I doing? Alright, it's fine, we can take a hit. We're leaving, so handled that pretty badly. We don't have any programs that are giant energy hogs that we need to run. If I had reset, I would be more inclined to pick up exchange. Right now, most of our programs cost credits, and so I don't really need exchange. There's Wait. Good program. Together with this 7, also good. Push, good. Crash, I love Crash. It solves a lot of problems. Oh my god, I just remembered I had a run that I just ruined. I was on my way out of Sector 8, and I had enough money to spend a crash on every turn on my way out. And I just was there's no monsters, there's no monsters in between me and the exit. There was some over to the side, because I had been using delay tactics or something. I was yeah, let's just walk. And a Cryptog who had been in range of the crash I could have used was sitting just diagonal from me, and I just forgot. And I walked up there and I was "Wah!" Oh, what a dumb way to lose a run, right? Oh yeah, I had 20 credits, 20 energy, and crash, and I just walked into an enemy. Anyway, so back in real life though, we're still only in Sector 5. Ooh. Hey, knock it off. So I can take a hit here if I want to clear this out, right? Just shoot the demon, and eventually the virus will get me, and then I'll kill the virus, and then I can kill the demon. Or I can back up and kill the virus without taking damage, but then the demon will get to me. So I kind of have to do something. I don't know what happens if you pull. like this. Because pull can make enemies overlap with each other. And if they do and you shoot at that square, I don't know what happens. We also need to remember that that's where this guy is. No, I have no idea where that guy is, actually. Anyway, I think I should just D-bomb. And then I can, like, step north and kill the virus next turn. Don't know where this guy is. I could show. Is that really necessary? Am I going to be fighting a lot of monsters this floor? If so, I want to avoid getting hit. If not, one hit is not a big deal. Well, I was thinking I can't avoid getting hit, but of course I can by spending a pull. You know what I think I'll do? Is I'll just walk towards this guy like an idiot, and if I get hit, I'll undo it. That's kind of like a show on the cheap for $1, for like half of $1, right? Because I only need to do it half the time, instead of for $2. Yeah, see? Get out of here, you jerk. And now I can pull him, right? The move I should have made if I'd been tracking it more carefully. But I don't really think there's a lot of stuff I want on this floor, monster-wise. So, I don't know. I could have maybe taken the hit, but I wasn't sure. I do want weight. I mean, don't get me wrong. Something to spend all this energy on. And Crash would be great. It's just so exposed, you know? The thing is, actually, Crash is a good combo with Pull. And right now, we don't have any other way to spend our energy. Right? The idea being, if there's monsters that are, like, kind of close to you, but not in direct Crash range, you can pull them closer before you, like, let's say you're going to crash 2 or 3 monsters anyway, and then there's going to be more who are going to be a problem in a minute. You can spend a pull or 2 to get them all in range of the one giant crash, and thereby save your credits. I think I'm actually going to go for that. Yeah. Okay. So, I could shoot the guy to the north and take 1 damage from the virus. Then I'd have a bunch of monsters all fairly close to me, and then I could pull to finish them off. And then I'd leave the level and get healed off. What else could I do? I could antivirus, and then shoot the virus. And then later do like a big pull combo, right? Those seem like the main options. I could debug right now, killing the 2 monsters who are currently over walls. And then getting everything else in one big crash seems pretty easy, actually. So I think I will do that. I'll take the 1 hit after debugging, and then in a minute, I'll pull the remaining monsters into range of a crash. Debug first, though. Don't shoot yet. Debug. Oh, interesting. That guy did not go the direction I expected. None of these guys did. Alright, well, it's going to be a couple pulls, I guess. I don't understand their behavior that much. Like, huh. Alright, well, I guess we're committed now, right? Yeah, and now a crash will kill everything except that 1 guy, and I can just shoot that 1 guy. So do we pick this up? I think so. It's pretty good value. Attack plus. So I learned You know how like when you have you guys have seen streak runs, yeah. When you have a streak going and there's enemy power-ups, some programs cost more. And I just thought it was like random, but I found out that it's programs that sort of counteract whatever enemy power-ups are in play. So like, because enemies regenerate instantly, Attack Plus sort of makes that not a non-issue by killing them in one hit. So it has like one more monster guarding it. So that's kind of cool. What do we want here? Probably just points. I'm not sure which points. Do I want to show? No, the only thing I would really be showing would be incoming transmissions and Cryptogs, which I don't really care that much about. Okay, a lot of glitches. So we may be trying to get a big crash off. I meant to say a big debug. Like, now is a good time for a debug. It only gets 2 guys, but that's fine. And one thing I'm not sure about is... when you make monsters overlap each other, does .debug kill them, or is that only when they're overlapping walls? I still haven't figured that out. I'd like to figure it out sometime when I have the resources to spare, or I'm not on a streak or something. I don't want to do it now because it's pretty expensive to be wrong. So I can shoot this glitch, and then the virus will come hit me. It's not making me super happy. I could step north, and then the glitch would heal up, and at least one of them would become adjacent to me. But I could get a pretty good value debug off if the glitch did step north. I think. I guess it's possible that it would just be the one guy. Or I could antivirus right now. Or I could crash, possibly with some pulls. Doesn't seem very good. It's not that dire a situation, really, that crash is relevant. On the other hand, we have a lot of energy. And credit-wise, crash is only as much as a debug anyway. I don't think I'm comfortable taking 1 damage right now, because I do want to fight for some of these credits, and I might need to take some damage then. So now, while I can avoid it relatively cheaply, I would like to. I mean, a pull and a crash does get a lot done. Maybe. It seems like it would probably kill, like, at least 3 of these monsters, and then the 4th would be no problem. But I don't know. Like, maybe this guy goes here, and this guy goes here, and I only get 2 of them, and then I take a damage anyway. And it's spending, like, 4 energy to, like, I don't know exactly why. It doesn't seem to help much. So I think I'm just going to antivirus to stall that guy for a turn. Interesting. So he didn't heal up. I didn't think about that. I guess it's because I did hurt him on the previous turn, right? The antivirus is instant, and then the attack, while not on him, was in the same turn, so he didn't get a turn to break and heal up. Alright, fine. So just 1 antivirus was enough to clear all that up. But I don't think that was guaranteed. I might have needed to do more, depending on the moves they made. So, can we take the 8 points? Can we take the 13 points? This all seems kind of dicey. The 2 we could obviously handle, and there's good resources there, so that's like a viable option. In fact, I think it's something we should do, just because there's good resources and like a few credits. I guess, though, if we were going to take the 6, it would probably be wrong to take the 2. We just don't have use for all of this energy, really. We could pick up Attack Plus. Boy. Could we defend this? That is bold. I mean, that's 22 monsters. That seems like a bit of a reach. But you know, with enough crashes, with enough polls and a crash, like anything is possible. But I don't think it's a good idea. Even handling 13, I think, is pretty out there. We could maybe handle the 6 because it's not very out in the open. I think I'll take the 6. It's relatively easy to defend. As long as monsters don't show up super close like that. Let's step south here. Okay, a virus is actually exactly what I was hoping for, because now when I step west, he's adjacent to me, and I can shoot at him. I'm going to antivirus this turn so that the demon... Well, I don't actually like the demon to be here either. What if I antivirus next turn? Whoa! Wait a minute. Antivirus is the wrong answer. We can kill all 4 of these guys with a single D-bomb. And then, of course, this guy is just cake. Yeah, they set themselves up perfectly. So let's take it while it lasts, huh? Oh, it only does 1 damage. I thought it would do 2 since they were each being hit by 2 guys. That's good to know. Do I antivirus to finish them off? Do I step east? That could be good or it could be bad, really. If the glitch follows me east, then I've got a pretty good shot at these viruses, but if he goes south, then these viruses are going to heal in a second. I guess I can step east first, and I can always antivirus them next turn if I don't like what happens. Alright. I don't like what happened, so let's antivirus to finish them off. Okay, so we need more credits. We can't... I don't think we can take this 8. There's no good place to get credits on this level right now, I don't think. So I'm just going to float the last 2 siphons. A virus, huh? Yeah. This is Sector 6, so we're getting close to the end. We haven't used our show yet at all, which I feel a little silly about. Reduce. Now that is a program, huh? We could make something happen with reduce, or maybe with delay. Those are both pretty exciting programs, I think. I'm in particular looking at this configuration of points and thinking like, wow, what if we could reduce it a lot, right? The problem is, we don't have that many credits, so we'd have to make some interesting... We'd have to find some interesting ways to get the fuel for that, like to reduce, say, 5 times, maybe 6? That's like 12 credits. Yeah. So the thing I was thinking of is you could pick all this up with just 2 siphons, not 3, right? If you if you siphon here and then hack to blow down the wall, and then siphon here, you can hit these 2 together. And after you like 6 reduces, that's a total of 6 monsters to deal with from all those points, which is pretty good. But like, how big an investment is that, right? We have to pick up the reduce and the hack, which means we're only getting $2 for our siphon. We have to spend another siphon here, still picking up very few credits, and then spend like a hack, which is $2 more, and then $12 for all those reduces. It's like, that's all of our credits. How are we going to fight the monsters? How are we going to survive the next level? I don't think we can do that. So what I would like to do on this level instead is pick up a delay, just to really help out with the next floor. Probably pick up a reduce as well. And then next floor, I think we can pick up whatever points we find. I don't have a clear plan of attack for this battle. This is like the only way I could do this fight, and it seems pretty good because I'm well positioned and nothing seems able to get in. So that's pretty good, and it worked. I didn't have to use any resources, so I'm very happy with where we spawned on that floor. I really do like having delays for Sector 8. I somehow forgot that delay was going to spawn any monsters at all. I think it was still kind of fine to pick it up because I didn't really want to wait for the demon, but I was like, yeah, pick it up. Get a delay. Forgot that means monsters will show up. Let's see. We could shoot 1, 2. Meanwhile, the Cryptog is here. We step towards him. 4, 5. This guy's gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He would hit us once. Alternate plans. We shoot the Cryptog twice. I think that part seems pretty clear. There's not any real way to improve on that. So let's shoot this guy twice and see where everyone goes. Now the Cryptog is here. I could shoot the demon once, then shoot the Cryptog when it comes into view. And then the demon will be adjacent to me. And this guy will be relatively close. He'll be here. And I can just, I don't know, probably just finish things with a deep bomb. So I could do the deep bomb now, but there doesn't seem to be any reason to. Oh, interesting. This guy stepped in this direction. I thought he would be here, but he came back this way. I see. When he got here, he realized, oh, I can go either direction, so he came back here. That's helpful. This means the demon had to spend some time turning around. And now I can do this. Where is this guy? He must be up in this area? Okay. Now, do we need the reduce? I don't think we do. Delays are going to see us through the next level. In fact, I think I'm reasonably comfortable with picking up a couple of the points on this level. I'm not sure which ones exactly. But since I have the delay and enough resources to, I think, comfortably delay all the stuff on Sector 8, I want to pick up a few more points. And I would feel kind of dumb, I think, siphoning, say, here. Because, hey, I could have done that and picked up the delay, but it spread out the monsters some, So I think what I want to do is focus on what is the most defensible position to pick up some points, and what resources are we getting. Here, we get the most resources in terms of credits, which is what we need more of. Here is the same total resources. Now, alternatively, we go here, get 1 more point, and more credits, but a little less energy. I like that plan, actually. Let's make that our third siphon. And it's very defensible, right? We're up here in the corner. There's not a lot of places monsters can get in. We're only, vulnerable to glitches here, and we have debugs for those, right? See, just the one glitch, no problem. Yeah, let's just debug him. Well, I just shoot him. We've got a ton of time before the hordes swoop in on us, huh? Yeah. Hey, rude. That's a little problematic. What exactly do I do about him? I don't think I want to do anything weird, like step south and then shoot him. I could kind of do that and delay the antivirus, or the virus, I'm sorry, by spending antiviruses. But I think I'd rather just wait for the guy southwest of me to become adjacent and then shoot him a couple times. If this plan turns out to be super bad, I can undo. Fine, it's a Cryptog. That's actually a little bit annoying. because it means there's no program I can use to deal damage to him. So I'll kind of have to take a hit from the guy to the east, but I guess that's okay. And I'm gonna have to spend an antivirus as well to avoid, maybe I'll have to avoid getting clocked by the virus on my east. I'm not sure. Yeah, looks like I will. Will I need another antivirus? No. It's okay for me to let that guy heal. Because I'll be shooting, when I shoot the crypt, when I fight, I'll shoot the demon, the virus. And then the Cryptog will come here, and I'll be shooting at the Cryptog while he's here, which means the virus will only be at this distance, at worst, which means he can only move 2 to be this close, and then I can shoot him. I think that's fine. We were really just using that antivirus as a stun gun, not even doing any real damage. I mean, just slowing him down. Oh. This guy. Yeah, we have to debug him. We could antivirus instead, but I don't see any reason to. Alright, can I leave yet? He's here? I guess I'll go east-west just to... Now this guy's here, I guess. Yeah, I'm not gonna wait for him. Let's go. Just remember there's a guy there. Okay. Points. Well... I mean... What's the most we could get here? With our 4 siphons, we could certainly siphon off all 4 of these things, right? No problem. No question there. We could do a little bit better, perhaps, if we siphoned this 2, and then hacked open the 2, and then siphoned in here, to get them both at once. We should really have enough delays to fight all this, right? I mean... We have like 16 delays, 15 I guess, but we'll be siphoning more as well. So do I want to spend a show? It's $2, which is basically 2 delays. I'm not sure what I would be getting out of it, really. I would be learning about the types of these monsters, but I'm planning to kill them before they are born, so... I don't think it really matters. Let's just delay and get going. I forgot about the Cryptog already. Well, now we know where he is. Yeah, so that's a thing to keep in mind, is the Cryptog. Right now, he's pinned in here, so I'd like to avoid letting him out, if possible. There's a siphon up there, of course, that I want to get, so I'll have to do it eventually, but I want to do it sort of last, I think. Maybe after I wipe out this whole group, then I'll just fight this group without more delays. One more delay? Yeah. Step east-west. And this guy will be in one of these 2 squares, which means I can shoot at him. I sometimes forget that when a monster appears and you're in the middle of delaying, you can't wait the normal 3 turns, and you need to delay them if you want them to be delayed. So I didn't really mean to let this guy wake up. Maybe it was an okay play to let him wake up anyway, but I didn't mean to. Nonetheless, we can just step east and then west, and then we'll shoot him. Yes, that is a true statement. Still want to delay, because I don't want this guy coming after me while I'm fighting him. It would be fine, I could shoot him twice, and this guy would be here, and I would shoot him, but then this door would be open, and all these guys could pour out, and I don't like that. So let's delay. Okay, fine, we'll delay again. Yeah, and I'll delay one more time. Jeez, it's starting to... My credits are starting to dwindle. So I need to consider whether I have better plans than that. Maybe plan out my siphons a little. Where am I gonna get the 7 from? Here and here are both basically equivalent in terms of energy, in terms of time spent, and in terms of credits gained. So I would rather go here to just get better energy. And I guess another question is, do I go here and then up here, or do I go up here and then down here? Maybe I give up on the 5 and the 2. I don't really have enough credits necessarily to finance all that. Just the 7 and the 8 should be within my reach, but there's not very many credits, if that's my plan. I could pick up 3 additional credits by siphoning here, if I'm giving up on all this stuff. And I think that would be enough. And then on the way out, maybe once I siphon this, I could say, oh, look, I have enough credits that I can afford to come up here and grab the 5. Because really, the 5 pays for itself, as long as you can get there safely. So I want to keep that on my radar. But the question now, I guess, I still haven't decided whether I need to use another delay on this. And I think I do. I'm not sure exactly how I would fight all this otherwise. And it's just 1 credit, basically. The delay, the energy is all free. It's just 1 credit to like make sure nothing bad happens, and there's a lot of ways something bad could happen if I step north, so let's just not do that. That guy I'm gonna let spawn, though. Of course it had to be a virus. Okay, there we go. So if I step north 3 times and south 3 times, that's 6 moves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he would meet me here. So I'd have to come back this way instead of down here. That's fine. This guy's right here, so if I step west, I'll see him. Okay, so let's pick up these extra credits we were talking about. Now, maybe I could pick those credits up by getting the 2? It's not quite as many credits, but it gets me the 2 points. Greed mode, greed mode. Yeah. I guess we gotta just pull him. Like, that is not... This is not a hard group of monsters to defend against, right? And let's in fact take the 5 now, because I think we can fight these monsters without having to delay everything else, right? So I'll just now energy is starting to be the limiting factor, but once we pick up the 7, we'll get all that energy back. So I think we're fine on that. The question is just whether to walk north or south in this combat zone. I think I like... I don't like either one. No matter where I stand, of course, they can loop around to the other side to get behind me. If I let them spawn. I kind of like being up here. I envision them like coming over and seeing like, oh, this area is blocked. I'll go around the long way. And then I clear this up and they're like, aha, let's come back. Right? Make them waste some moves. On the other hand, it takes me longer to get there. I think I can get better value if I just go south. And I do need... I was about to say, I need to buy myself some time with another delay so that I can fight this demon before something bad happens. But what I could do instead is debomb him, killing this monster along with the demon. Seems kind of good. Cost me some credits. We have enough credits for all the delays in the world, I think. As long as we can handle this group, we'll be able to get the 7 and the 8 on our way out. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take the debomb. And then retreat back inside this bunker. Ooh. Okay. These are not the monster types I would have chosen. Ooh. That's pretty ungood. I mean... Maybe just debug and walk towards the virus. We're starting to run. I claimed we had all the credits we would ever need, but just fighting this group off is proving a lot harder than I expected. I think we have to debomb again. Yeah, I mean, what else am I gonna do, right? This demon next to me is a real problem. Oh, jeez. I've never been more afraid of demons in my life. This is terrible. I don't have any more... Can I get out? Should I be using delays? I probably should be using delays, actually. I might die here. If I try to walk out, the glitch can just get in front of me. But I can shoot him, right? I'm thinking about siphoning on this turn, honestly. Picking up 3 credits and spawning a couple monsters. But I think it's better to shoot the demon 3 times first and see what eventuates. Oh, just 2 times even better. Okay, we're making progress, we're getting back out. The onslaught of demons is over. Jeez, that was a nightmare. Ah! I really need to start using delays on just the random spawns. Can I deal with this monster? I need to ask myself that question every time a monster appears. Can I deal with this single monster? Right now, I'm exactly dealing with all the other monsters on the field. Right? I guess I could deal with him by shooting the glitch and then backing up. That would put the demon in my line of fire and I could shoot him. These guys! They're making it so hard to shoot them. How do I get out of here? No! No! Alright. I think we need to delay that monster, because I can't deal with the stuff in front of me. I'm really starting to worry now. Delay again. I'm so glad that a monster appeared then and not sooner. Delay again. And importantly, not between me and the exit, right? Now I can just run for the exit after I use my last delay. One virus. That might be one virus too many. Alright, we did it. Easy game, we're out. Alright, never talking about that game again. Holy cow, we missed 15 points there by being greedy about those 5, I think. Because we could have handled the 15, but I wanted to get the 5 first, and things just got out of control. So we threw away 10 points, but I don't know. Whew. Level 8 is a bad place. Alright. 2 siphons left. First time I can recall having done that on level 8. 0 credits. Alright, well, we made it. 32 points. Pretty poor, but points start to go down when you're on a streak. A, because you don't want to lose the streak, and B, because there are penalties, right? Monster power-ups. But we got out of there alive, so the streak is still going, and we can keep going. Try to get higher on that score list. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.